Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Best Iowa Cleaning Podcast with
Ryan,
and Brandon. How you doing, my friend?
doing great.
Ooh.
Hey, feeling pretty good with this new high tech hardware that we got going on here.
We are rocking a new setup, ladies and gentlemen. It's awesome. I'm pumped.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, as you can see, I've got my extra pump up, cup of coffee here. So,
Yeah.
where's your energy drink?
I already downed it.
No bathroom breaks.
Well, I could probably make it 20 minutes. We'll see.
Well, great to have you guys along with us. Joking aside, we always say we've got a great show, but I do believe that every time we come up with this, it gets better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell the people a little bit about what we're talking about tonight.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, we went through many different topics, so just trying to remember. So it was about client attraction tonight.
Yes. Yep.
And that's pretty exciting because we have gone through a few episodes now talking about employees and group interviews and just kind of our struggles and successes with that. So that's been really exciting.
Yeah.
Just had another group interview today. It's interesting how those go. I do want to break into that for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we had 7 more people sign up through the calendar, which we're just so pumped up about that part alone.
Yep.
I mean, and so
it's all automated, folks. So we don't do anything.
Yep.
It's just if someone applies and they don't see where to connect with our calendar, I just send a template reply and it gets sent right to them. And yeah, they sign up. It's just, there's no effort put in at all.
I know it.
Well, there was a lot of effort getting it set up.
Oh
but
my
now
gosh.
that it's set up, it really makes it a lot easier for us.
It's a beautiful system.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of laughing to myself because it's like every moment that you think you have something really figured out, sometimes God kind of puts you back in check a little bit.
Yes, he does. Well, this system is a good example of that.
Yes.
I mean, what time is it? It's 11, and we started working on this probably around
9-ish.
Well, I think it was earlier than that.
Yeah,
to be honest.
It was.
So yeah, but
it was funny too because we had 7 people sign up for the group interview.
Yeah,
and I do believe it's working really well. Like tonight isn't deterring my thoughts from that, but not one of the 7 showed up tonight, and a random person who didn't actually appear to be signed up. Like I made a joke about it. I said, we're not going to get 7 tonight. We're going to get 8. Somebody out of the blue randomly is just going to come in and be our 8th man. Our 8th man did show up. That was the craziest thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the list. He showed up
15 minutes early.
Yeah. He showed up.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing. Like I referenced it. And I'm like
a great core value fit. So
yeah. So we still had a great interview today with our 1-person group interview, but it was awesome.
Yesterday we hired 2 more. So
yeah. We're on a roll.
We're definitely overstaffed at this point. But overstaffed, underpaid. No, I'm joking aside. I would rather have these awesome people that share our values, and serve our customers well. That's the goal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, give wholeheartedly.
Yep. Yeah, just kind of like our families. We got a big happy family team,
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Yep.
Guess that's the way we like it.
Yeah, we got 10 kids between the 2 of us, and we've got 25 kids. Yeah, the rest of the team. So yeah, we wouldn't have it any other way. So,
oh yeah.
Yep. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot. Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah, most of a class.
Yeah. So if any businesses out there like the content that we're putting out there, you want to partner with us, we really need some great places where we can bring our 25 kids in and partner together. We go 2 by 2 at every location. And I don't know. I don't have enough good things to say, or too many good things to say.
Yeah.
When you're struggling to find people and just bring in bodies, we're probably getting, I would say, 50 at least per month that are signing up through the calendar, and we're hiring probably 3 per month.
Yeah.
And we haven't stopped the last couple of months. We've had a little bit of turn, but those people even lasted 3-4 months. So our turnover rate is actually, we don't have a lot of people leaving, but when they get in, there really is a family effect, and the culture that we've built is enjoyable. So they stay around a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 years and counting right here. So
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Well, now we want to get to that client attraction thing that we're talking
yeah,
about. And so I'll kind of lead off this and just say that uh, whether you're doing Google or Facebook ads, or you're going door to door, or you have a sales force that is just randomly calling people and then setting them up in a CRM. However you do it for client attraction, if you're in the service industry, I think there's one key thing that I have learned recently that changed the game as far as going on site and bidding.
yeah. What's
Um,
that?
yeah, well, a great question, Ryan. So it really comes down to when you go on site to bid. I personally don't do that anymore. Do you?
No, it's just kind of a waste of time.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine going to a place to bid and not finding out if they were getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10 bids? Yeah, you go there in a group, and I've done this before. I've had this happen where we got brought in. I thought it was going to be us and maybe 2 others. Now there's 5 companies there that all did the walkthrough together. It was a waste of an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yep. And they were going to take the lowest bid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were going to do. So,
Yep.
if you're tired of wasting time, you as a business owner, like Ryan and I, there's so many other things, not to mention family, which is a big reason to not throw yourself into constantly showing up at every bid and getting turned down because you're middle of the road or you're too high priced. If truth be told, if I ever find out that we're not one of the highest prices, we need to raise our prices.
Right. Well, we're offering a service that nobody else is. So
Exactly. Yeah.
that's something that can't be cheapened. It just can't be.
No. You know what goes into marketing and training, onboarding, and then monthly parties and all the things that we do to keep our team and to market to them. We actually market harder to our team members than we do to our clients, to the people that we serve. So
Right.
it's pretty crazy, but that comes first.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Yeah. So we've got a kind of a new system and a new approach that we've been doing, and we will still go door to door. So, in my personal belief is I think you have to start or should start with a hard thing, show up, do what's uncomfortable and be real. That's the main thing. A lot of people, I've been in places where it's a suit and tie thing. And I know for myself, I'm not going to fit in that environment.
Right.
So I no longer try, like if I go in, usually I wear a polo, but like if it's this is good enough.
I know.
Because this is me.
And talking about no longer fitting in, I no longer fit into my suit, so that's not happening either. So.
Love the humor. That's
Yeah.
great. Thank you for throwing that in there. Yeah. Yeah, we want to lighten it up a little bit, don't we? We're getting super serious.
Too serious.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, there's 3 key points I want to talk about. Number 1, when you show up, make sure that you brighten up that receptionist day and make them feel really special. And in the process of whether you're trying to make them laugh or just be kind, also get the contact of whoever is the hiring manager or the gatekeeper in the location and get that into your CRM. And we use Pipeline Pro.
Yep.
As our CRM. So there's a lot of other ones. We used to use Zoho. There's a ton of them.
Yeah, just a ton out there.
Yeah, there is. And all of them are great. Some paid, some not. Anyways, after that, do a follow-up call and keep calling. Once you get a hold of that key person, I have kind of a guide that I go off of, and that's my 3rd tip, is it's a disqualifier or a pre-selection. So you can look at it both ways. I like to be positive with it, but basically it's like making sure that if they're just looking for a bid, we're not interested. We don't do bids.
Right.
We solve pain. We solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
That, and if you have that focus, it changes your mindset from I'm a salesman and I want to expand our business and grow to no, I want to help people first. And you're kind of consulting. You're not, because I suck at sales. Let's be honest. I'm not very good, but I'm good at being real and being relatable, showing kindness and giving wholeheartedly.
Yep.
And so if we can relate on those terms after we go through that that little list of disqualifiers, then it makes the process so much easier.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. And I'm right there with you. I'm not a huge salesman by any means. I'm more of like a troubleshooter.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
troubleshooting pain.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is great because then you don't have to be a salesman to do our job.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's fun. I got to say too, in business in general, I think people are so used to the same bids, the same everything, the same advertisements, the same promises that never get fulfilled. And when you're focusing on pain and solving that pain, and you really pinpoint it and repeat it back to them, oh, you're in
Mm-hmm.
for life, as long as that point person is still your contact. But yeah,
Well, that's another good point right there too. So
yep,
sometimes, that point of contact changes,
mm-hmm.
and so what's the best first thing to do when the point of contact changes?
To get right in there and blow them off their feet like we did everybody else. So
Yep.
you want to just go in and learn about them, learn what they like, learn what they love, learn what they like to do outside of work,
Yeah.
learn what their pain is. It may be different than what you had quoted. So you may have to do a kind of a refresh of what they want and what specifically solves that person's pain. And then what we do is we'll go out to a local shop, we'll pick up some wine and some other things and bring it in, and it just blows them away.
Yep.
It really does. It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything to add with that? What would you do?
Yeah. Just exactly like you said, I would go and make sure that we're making that connection right away.
Yeah.
That they know who we are and that we are here 110%.
Mm-hmm.
That we're here to solve their pain, and if they don't even know yet, it's like, yeah, just kind of get acclimated with how things are going, get to know our team, and then um, and by that point anyway, uh, everything's running so smoothly, like that new person isn't feeling any pain, so in that sense
Yeah.
it's a really good thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Well, what did we just do last night? There was an email. Something wasn't right. What did we just do?
we owned it to the highest level and said, you know what, a ball got dropped, and we apologize for that. We're right on it, and we were on it that evening.
Mm-hmm.
We took care of it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made sure they were whole.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Yep.
Cleaned out 52 mini split filters.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Knocked it out in a couple hours, but the important thing is that we made sure the customer knew that we're not perfect, that we had a system in place, but it was broken, and we made a video. We're going to put it out there on our messaging board for the employee, and for whoever covers that location will know.
Mm-hmm.
And it will never happen again.
Yep.
Well,
yeah, right. That's the idea, and really, it's I'd say it's pretty safe to say it really doesn't ever have to happen again, because
yeah,
like you said, it was just kind of a broken system before. We didn't realize that was something that just between everybody, it wasn't being kept up on.
mm-hmm.
And so if it's not one person's responsibility, and it's more of like the team as a whole responsibility,
Yeah.
sometimes that's nobody's responsibility is what that
right.
translates to.
Very true.
So yeah, it's just really getting that kind of nailed down and figured out.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say again, if there's any businesses out there that are looking for good cleaners because other cleaning companies have dropped the ball just by I've heard this a lot, but it's not uncommon for every night of the week to have a different cleaner in the location. Can you imagine that?
No.
I mean, how can you have long-term success when you have that much turn, and you're never able to stick to a plan when you have that much turnover within a location?
Yeah.
So if you're experiencing any of that stuff, it's probably, you shouldn't say it's normal. I think we should all do better with trying to find systems of hiring. But I don't know. You and I have had to work really hard to get ourselves to this point, to have people coming in the door that are the value match. I hope that's something that can be of value to all of you that are listening in. Is find what you hold dear as most important. And something that that you're passionate about serving your customers, and take that and create some values, and then make that establish that as everything within your business, everything, mainly hiring, but everything you do, every decision you make.
Yeah, it's interweaved into every single decision throughout the day, making thousands of decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Always referencing those core values.
Yeah.
That's your guiding light for everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, 3 hours to get this system up and running.
Yeah.
And we just owned it. We're like, we're not
certainly
leaving
did.
until we get this thing done. So, yeah. Well, appreciate Ryan for being here with me. And hey, this is the start. You notice 2 different microphones.
Yes.
We've got a setup for at least 2 more. So we are now ready to take on guests. So I'm going to throw my number out here, 319-551-4252. Give me a call. I don't know if Ryan is your number available.
Yeah, it is 319-550-2581.
Please give us a call and let us know if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast. We'd love to learn about you, learn about your business, and learn how you are adding value to others' lives by giving wholeheartedly.
That sounds amazing. Yep.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully we sound amazing on these. We're doing riverside.fm now, so that's pretty exciting. Oh, yeah.
I'm totally joking. No, it's, if you guys can figure it out, or if you're thinking about doing a podcast, heck, reach out. And we've made all the mistakes, so we know how to get you started the right way without having to go through what we did.
If you want the easiest, dumbest layman terms, like tutorial guide from a couple of guys who don't know what they're doing, call us. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, we got it pretty well figured out now, though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So before we leave, we're going to do a muscle pose on the way out, because we have got to get a screenshot for this thing.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, Here we go. All right. And with that, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Please check us out on YouTube. We need more subscribers, so please subscribe. Check out all our videos. Also, check out Facebook. Comment if you have a comment. We'd love to answer any questions, or just get a good laugh. If you guys got a good laugh, share with us. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Hey, we should be making it to Twitter, Twitch, a few other platforms as well. So that's pretty exciting too.
Action before promises.
That's right. It's happening.
Yep. There you go. All right. Have a blessed night. Thank you very much for tuning in.